But other things we are excited for. NFL Week 8 is right around the corner, and there have been changes galore. We've had trade after trade after trade. DeAndre Hopkins is now a Chief. If you haven't
Let's
heard about
go.
that, go back and listen to the Chiefs podcast or the Chiefs video on YouTube as well that we dropped about that. But we've had a bunch of changes to a lot of teams. So we need to know, Sean, what are your tips on who to start and sit this week?
Back again with just the tips. Week 8 edition. Start on this week. Kyler Murray against the Dolphins. He's looking to reestablish his connection with Marvin Harrison Jr., and he's going to scamper out of the pocket at least one or two times, get an easy 50 plus yard touchdown in this game. Look for it to happen. Look for you to go ahead and start him this week. Tyler Algier against Tampa Bay. Last week was Bijan's week. This week is Tyler's week. Look for him to go off, and Bijan may get all the yards between the 20 and the 20, but Algier is going to get into the end zone for you. Jackson Smith and Jigba against the Bills. I'm loving the chemistry between him and Geno Smith right now, and DK Metcalf is possibly out, so look for him to go in and get a lot of targets in this game. And tight end here, Pat Fryermuth against the Giants. Uh, was not expecting it from Russell Wilson. A little sussy for Russie now. He's looking pretty good out there. It's only been 1 week and it's the Jets still, but it's the Giants now. Even worse. Moving on to the sit-ems now. Baker Mayfield, your boy against the Falcons. He lost
Tough
all his
position.
receiving options, man. Like, it's going to be a run-heavy offense from here on out. Don't look to start him. I believe he was number 2 in fantasy after this week, so ranking's probably going to go down pretty big there. Jordan Mason against the Cowboys. He had an AC joint injury with the week before, and then he got a ankle hip injury in this past game.
Yep.
So he's nursing 2 different injuries right now. He's dealing with a lot, and he'll probably play, but he may just injure himself again. And I look for the Niners just to be up big in this game, and for them to have the backup running back in there a lot more. T. Higgins against the Eagles. Eagles defense got after the quarterback last week. Granted, it was the Giants. They had 8 sacks in that game. Bengals offensive line is not that good either. Look for Joe Burrow to have little time to get the ball out, and look for T. Higgins to struggle in that game. Tight end, Isaiah Likely at the Browns. Yeah, Lamar had 5 touchdowns last game, so what? The Browns play the Ravens tight every single year, and Mark Andrews is finally shown up to the game. Look for him to get it actually in the end zone over Isaiah Likely. And a little sleeper for you here. He's been on here before. I'm expecting him to have a big week this week because Kyler is on the stardom. Michael Wilson against Miami. Kyler's going to go off. He's going to look for Michael Wilson. Start them both. And that was just the tips.
Do you like Kyler Murray this week? Would you like him over Patrick Mahomes?
No, absolutely not. It's the Raiders.
Would you?
Travis is going to get his first touchdown this week. Sky's going to get a catch. Oh, that catch is going to be amazing.
DeAndre Hopkins is in town, and it's the Raiders. Yeah, I agree with you there. Um, Interesting then. So, do you think he's mainly going to be looking for uh like Dortch and Michael Wilson, or do you think he finally gets back on the horse with Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I think he's definitely going to get back on the horse with Marvin. Marvin was out for 1 game, I believe, or he got hurt in the game, so he lost some chemistry. I think he's still
Yes.
dealing with that concussion and get back. Look for him to actually get some targets in this game. Look early because the only reason they really score a lot of passing touchdowns is because of Marvin. I think he has well over a third of their receiving touchdowns this year, if not close to half.
And it's not that many.
It's not that many at all. It's like 3 or 4. And I mean, Marvin's gonna be with the connection and sleeper there, Michael Wilson. He's gonna be the one that everybody forgets about in Miami.
I like that. That's throws some wrenches into a couple of my teams there, but
Throws a wrench into a couple
nonetheless.
teams I'm playing against too.
My vote. Uh